Disclaimer. Hello everyone! So pretty much this article got published, which you can go read the article, link in the description below if you want to just read it yourself, is essentially that Hasbro is staying. They have that relationship with Karatomi, the little handshake thing. They're not gone. They are staying for Beyblade X. They'll be collaborating with the Karatomi for Beyblade X. No real surprise here. There was some confusion at the start with this mentioning of T-licensing, which if you're wondering what T-licensing basically was, it's essentially just them handling any product that is not the actual Beyblade themselves. So your backpacks, that type of merchandise. Okay, so I want to give my thoughts and kind of try to go over it. So we'll first go over what I was told. What I was told originally by a very good source that's been very, 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 very on point and accurate was that they never said that Hasbro was going to be gone. They said, well, Hasbro and Karatomi have such a close relationship, and then after something along the lines of the bays should not be changed like they were in Burst. So like in Burst, for an example, and I'm very much paraphrasing, but I assume this is going to be like co-branded, similar to how they did Pro Series, where Pro Series was the Karatomi logo and then the Hasbro logo on the bottom. Now we're going to go over... Oh, also, quick thing also as well. As far as the name changes go for localization, I don't think any of the names are going to be changed other than maybe Hell's Scythe and Hell's Chain. I don't know, they could call it like, what would you replace Hell with? Could they do Hades? Because they did that in Metal Fight. Skull? I don't know. Someone think of a localization name for Hell's Scythe where it replaces the first part of it, but I think more or less all the names should be the same. Now we're going to go over my actual worries for the stuff. Okay, so first of all, it's pricing, because Hasbro is not really well known for doing appropriate pricing for a lot of the products that they kind of put out there. And even like especially Pro Series, because Pro Series was very much upcharged for what it was. I can give you some examples here. Like for example, like you could see retail for Pro Series being like $33.99, very close to the USD price if you do conversion. But other times, like markets like Toys R Us make it like $39.99, and it gets really like expensive here in Canada and insane for what they charge. So pricing is very important. The next thing I wanted to say was what materials and kind of that stuff that they're using, because for an example, Pro Series is the same as the Karatomi, in the sense that they're basically just doing the Karatomi base, but they do it with like the Hasbro cheap materials and all that stuff. So Pro Series has this issue of durability. There's a lot more reported breakages. I've literally seen so many times in the WBO server and personally, either poor quality control or just really breaks that should have not happened or should have not happened that fast. And so many people can speak up on this. So we already have the discussion on Beyblade X for type of this wear stuff. We do have a very good discussion where we did a full-length podcast with Nizuma and Kay kind of talking about Beyblade X wear, but generally the sentiment is there are some outliers. Maybe they could modify some parts of the design, but more or less it seems pretty reasonable for what everything is right now and nothing that's really that bad. So obviously we'll see when we see. But the pricing thing I think still stands. I did mention the material stuff, which could still maybe be an issue, but what the article says, it maybe seems they've been listening, and we'll see when the product's released, where they say they want to offer the tops to be identical in weight, feel, performance across Hasbro and Karatomi. So they want to, along with the additional Hasbro tops that meet the same high standard. So is this Hasbro exclusive stuff? If they're going to meet the same quality as the Karatomi plus additional content, that's a very big W on Hasbro. And I think that would be a very good move by them if they had exclusive content. And I hope it's actually like new blades or something like that, not just like it's a different recolor that TT didn't do. So yeah, I've pretty much given you the entire scenario from start to finish. Also, check out mullabase.com because it actually helps support us and it helps keep the channel going. If you can't, then I don't know, like and comment, I guess. And as well, make sure to check out my episode review that was earlier today. Alrighty, that's it. Take care and bye.